Yo, what's up, guys? This is No Pick and Play coming to you again with another big update. We got some official news from the Pokemon official YouTube account, Twitter account. They posted it simultaneously about 45 minutes ago from when I'm recording. Let's see. I already watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but let's see what they got to say. So boom, already Gen 4, like it was leaked to come out. I made a video on the leaks last night, but I was so tired, and I'm like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And they took the first opportunity because it was predicted this was gonna come out between the 23rd and the 26th, and I'm like, I got another day, and they dropped it today. So I mean, it is what it is. But it was leaked it was gonna be Gen 4, and we see Dialga right here is the first card they're showcasing. Let's just keep watching. So first of all, hold on, can we go back a little bit? Let's just take a look at his moves real quick. Metallic Turbo. So first of all, he's a metal card, which is fantastic. A metal EX card at that. We don't have many metal cards. I love the metal cards, the metal deck that's out right now, but it needs more love, and we finally getting some more love. Metallic Turbo, take 2 metal energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. This is gonna go crazy with Metal. That quick buildup of energy, Meltan being able to steal an extra energy from the energy zone in the active spot. And now Dialga boosting 2 energy is going to be so game changing. I don't think you guys understand how crazy that is. And it does damage as an attack. So it's going to build up Meltan or Melmetal on the bench. You know how dangerous, you know how scary it is to see a Brolic Melmetal just waiting for you to swap in your Mewtwo so he can go in there and do work? Come on now. This is going to be a good time. Metal deck finally getting some love. And also heavy impact, does a clean 100 damage. It takes 4 energy, which is kind of expensive for just 100 attack damage, but the health and this first move makes it worth it. I understand the balance. Let's go. And now we see Palkia EX, which is a water type. I don't think anybody expected this to be a water type. At least psychic, but hey, it might be sauce. So we got Slash, which is 1 energy, 30 damage. This is a quick EX card, and quick EX attacks are very, very good in the meta, just because of the crazy amount of health. And then we have the second attack, which does 150 Mewtwo level type damage, and it says discard 3 water energy from this Pokemon. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So this is like a mixture between Dragonite type attack and a Mewtwo type attack, but it also discards 3 water energy, which is insane. This is like a last attack, win the game type of move. Granted, we know that the Misty deck is built on stacking a bunch of energy, with the terribly designed Misty card. I'm sorry, like, I don't care what no one says. That card is unhealthy. It's not a 50-50 chance either. Please let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. My tails percentage is at least 85%. Like, guaranteed I get tails that much. But still a great card. Excited for Palkia. Let's keep going. And so here we see this new expansion it seems like it will only have 2 pack types, a Dialga pack type and a Palkia pack type, which is cool. Having 3 pack types lowers your chance of getting different cards or getting the cards that you need. So the fact that we only have 2 options is better in my opinion. Yeah, I like the better odds of the 50-50 rather than 33% across 3 different packs, We got our beautiful starters, Gen 4. We know they cooked from Gen 1 to Gen 4. Pokemon was in their biggity. They were in a bag. The designs, the Pokemon, the names were top tier for those 4 generations. And we got Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup. Let's get it, Gen 4. Pachirisu wasn't my favorite type. I always jack Pikachu. That was the OG. But Pachirisu EX is an EX card. And it seems like, let me see if I can get a better view. Oh my gosh, it's fast. So we got Sparking Gadget. Does 40 damage plus, and it says if this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to this attack, does 40 more damage. Wow, so this is a completely new mechanic now. Items have effect on the damage output, which is an amazing option to have when you're building these decks. So I'm assuming potions go crazy. You can waste I could be wrong, but you could waste a speed, X speed, attach it to Pachirisu and not use it, and get 40 extra damage. That is crazy. You can, okay, maybe not Pokeball because it says attached. Attached is the keyword. So I'm thinking potions, hit directly to this Pokemon. X speeds. Yeah, I believe that's it. Just X speed and potions are the only items that attach to Pokemon so far. But there's definitely going to be new items in this pack that probably attach to Pokemon too. So we're going to have options, guys. This is great. We see Leafeon. We got another evolution. Can't see the move that it does. And we also have Honchkrow. I'm assuming in the beginning this says this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponents. Another bench attacker that we have for the poison type, which is great. It might go crazy with Weezing. Let's keep going. Oh, hold on. So I'm looking at Leafeon, and I took some time to try to decipher what this text says on the bottom. Obviously, it says the move is Leafy Cyclone. It takes 1 grass energy and 1 random energy, and it does 90 damage. We can see this. And I believe the text says, during your next turn, this Pokemon, and then it says can't. I know it says can't. This Pokemon can't something. So either, I'm assuming it's either can't retreat or can't attack. And the fact that this does 90 damage for 2 energy, I'm assuming it says can't attack. Because having Leafeon out early and hitting for 90, that kills most basic Pokemon. So, yeah, but we just gotta wait and see. It's unlegible, unfortunately, that last word. But we can be sure it either says retreat or attack. And then we got Cynthia, goated Cynthia, goated music, goated gym leader, goated Elite Four opponent. And it says during this turn, attacks used by your Garchomp or Ptcgp. So Ptcgp is going to be in here, confirmed just by this card's text. Does 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. I'm assuming that says. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, it is. It wouldn't make sense if it was benched. So this gives your Garchomp and your Ptcgp 50 plus damage. It's like a better Blaine, because Blaine only does plus 30 for his group of established Pokemon. So let's go. We got another gym leader supporter card. We see Cresselia and Gibble. My boy Gibble. You don't have to say anything else about Gibble. Gibble is Gibble. We love him. He's the best. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And we have Cresselia, and her move is Moonlight. Moonlight Gain. Nice. Perfect pause. It heals 20 damage from this Pokemon. It's a basic, so no evolution needed. You can just get this card and play it out, and it does 50 damage and heals for 20. That's not bad for no requirements, and it has 110 health for a basic type. This is a great looking card. Let's keep going. Space Time Smackdown is the name of this expansion, and it's available January 29th. We already knew that, but that's next week, y'all. Next week, Wednesday, less than 7 days, less than a week. Mark your calendars, yo. And then they add on that the trade feature will be added a day before the expansion drops. So the hype for next week is going to be insane. The 28th is going to be a crazy amount of players looking to trade cards that they don't have to be ready for this next expansion on the 29th. Shout out to the dev team. Shout out to the scheduling team for, planning this out so well. This is great hype and great excitement for this community. And there you have it. That's that. Also, Centro Leaks, a pretty consistent, a pretty credible Twitter leaker for Pokemon Pocket. And other Nintendo properties, shout out to them. Apparently, we're getting a new type of stamina and a new type of item, and this is the item they were talking about in the first trade little dev post, blog post. They said we'd have to consume items to trade cards, and people were up in arms like, oh, I gotta trade my cards, my your X speeds, your old Amber, etc., etc. But no, guys, we're getting a new type of item. Apparently, it's called a trade token, based on this leak, and you'll have trade stamina. So you can't be in the trading option all day, just trading all day. You have, it seems like 5 uses, and apparently depending on the card, it might take more stamina for EX cards or stars with 1 star, which makes sense, which is fair. I think you gotta put a limit on people so they don't abuse the system, but this is looking good. We don't have to trade our own item cards. We have a separate item and separate stamina to trade with each other. If this is true, of course, take this with a grain of salt. This is a leak, but it looks official. This is a credible account. Also, last thing, I promise. This leak was dropped by Central Leaks, like maybe 40 minutes after the original announcement of Space-Time Showdown. And we have this special art card. Beautiful card, has Lucario front and center, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Love this art. It's a fighting type theme. We got Lucario, we got him on top, which we don't have yet as a card. We have Medicham in the top right. Ugly Pokemon, but we don't have him yet either. And then we have Hitmonchan and Mienshao, which we do have. And so if this is real, always take with a grain of salt. We can be looking forward to those 2 Pokemon on the right coming to this expansion, Hitmontop and Medicham. But also, in the caption, Central League says that this expansion will have around 140 numbered cards, which is a little disappointing if it's true, because that is less than half of Genetic Apex, the first expansion, which was 286 cards. So almost 300 cards we had to play around with and mess around with, versus now it's less than half of that. I'm hoping it's closer to the 200 mark. But regardless of any of that, I'm still excited. I'm still grateful that they're dropping this content now. And yeah, we just got to wait and see. Less than 7 days. Let's get it. But yeah, that's it. I'm super excited. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what card you're excited for from Gen 4. Who's your favorite Pokemon type that's dropping from Gen 4? Is the Misty card a trash card or not? Somebody prove me wrong. And I'll catch you in the next one.